Today is Sunday, September 17th, 2017. We're out here at 5922 Cliffmore Drive. This is Joe C. Sneddles with Jack Solutions on behalf of Liberty Management. Beginning with the exterior of the residence, backing out here, you can see the items left behind, mattresses and some sofas left behind here by the tenants, or somebody came and dumped them, but I would assume that it's by the tenant. Your front lawn needs cutting and edging. This stump here in the front could be taken out. It's a little unsightly, but would be at your discretion, of course. And this tree here in front, this oleander bush, needs to be trimmed back a little bit. You have a little bit of mildew, maybe moss here on the front entry, and your front faucet is missing a anti-backflow device, or valve rather. And coming in here to the interior, front of the residence rather, or the entrance, you're missing a cover for your light fixture here. And coming into the interior of the residence, your living room area here appears that your walls could use painting. Some walls throughout the home are better than others, but overall we recommend the entire interior to be painted. However, we could do certain rooms. Your register there is pretty beat up. It could be taken off and painted, but it probably be cheaper just to put a new register in there. The house is pretty dirty. You can see your window sills there, and your Venetian blinds are need of some TLC. Carpet stains, they're pretty much throughout the house, but mostly in this room here and in that garage. I call it the altered garage there. Closet. Coming into your kitchen area, your kitchenette here, your light fixture has a burnt bulb in it, and again I'll reference the window sills here. They could be cleaned, but I think that's only going to solve part of the problem. I recommend a touch of paint, coat of paint on there. Quickly coming into your kitchen area, starting with the area here above the stove. Your lights and fan are operable. We tested the stove top. It's was working well as far as your oven was working, but you can see how it does need cleaning. Seems like you have a loose handle here on your stove, and your drawer underneath the stove there. The oven needs cleaning. Back of the stove, surprisingly, the back of the stove was not extremely dirty. Usually that's an area that we find dirty. And your sides weren't as bad as some other houses we find. Coming back up here to the cabinetry above, and to the left of the vent, the cabinets below, and to the left of the oven. See in there. Didn't find any cracked or broken cabinetry. And cabinets below to the right of your oven, the area where your refrigerator would go, and above. Quickly turning back to your, your sink area. Garbage disposal working. The fixture here right above your kitchen window needs a cover. Your light was working, fluorescent bulbs. And quickly the cover of the cabinetry here to the left of the window. And your dishwasher, while it runs, there was no water coming out of it, so it's we declare that inoperable at this time. And underneath here, underneath the sink, no signs of leakage. Don't see any watermarks or warping. I guess there was at one time, but not currently. And looking at the cabinetry to the right of the kitchen window, cabinets, rather your drawers, and the cabinets below. Countertops all seem well. And you have this storage area here to the far left. And at the bottom here you can see how it needs cleaning out. This addition or conversion, a garage conversion, it's probably the worst of all the rooms. Carpet stains. You can see where they patched that hole there. I guess that's the vent. They patched that up. I guess for installation purposes. You do have a hole right here above. I'm sorry, I was distracted by something else. Your ceiling light is working, and I guess there's one put a duct coming into this area here. What's left of the garage, it's you can see this the debris that was left behind, first of all, and you have one light here working. We have I guess that's where a vent was before. It was covered up, patched up. I don't know if that's a hole or that's actually where the vent went. We could try to clean this up, but it's pretty far gone. There's certain solutions that can be used that could probably clean this up a little bit better than what it is. Coming back into the interior of the residence, and quickly, your walls, like I said, some rooms are better than others, but it would be easier just to spray the entire house and give it a new facelift. Coming into your closet, AC closet, you need a new filter. That one's pretty far gone, and for demonstration purposes we do have the unit running, but that filter will be put back in there shortly. Coming down the hall here and going all the way to the back here with the master bedroom. Excuse me. As you can see, the floor, a lot of items left behind, debris left behind. Your fixture working well. You can see holes in the wall, nail holes, no big holes, no, not like the last room we showed you. But you see holes here. This room isn't as bad, but there is this discoloration here and there. Closet, hangers, lights working, and your carpet there. Carpet's pretty well worn. Recommend replacing it. Then again, for rent homes, Tile is always optimum. And coming into your master bath, area above, the lights above, all working. Looks like still new faucets installed there, working well. In the area below, again, no signs of warpage or leakage or watermark or anything like that. The toilet, all functional. Turning here to your bath area, it's pretty grungy. It looks like there's a lot of scratches in there. You might be able to take that grunge off, but those marks are there to stay. You're missing a metal tub plug there. And real fast here, here's your shower and your spout. And the spout could use, as you can see here, a little caulking in the back there. Your fan and the heater are all working well. Coming back out into the hall, and while we're looking at bathrooms, let's take a look at your hall bath. You have a burnt bulb there and a missing cover here. Your toilet. But as you can see here, needs a new toilet seat. It's pitted there. Faucets well. Area underneath the sink. Again, no signs of warpage or watermarks. Looks like some stains under there, but nothing current. Your fan and your heater all working well. And same story as your other. This one doesn't seem as scratched up, this tub area, as the other, but it is pretty grungy. And as you can see, this spout is stronger, but it is a little loose. But we could use a little caulking there, but not as bad as the other. Bedroom number 2. You can see where your carpet is not as bad as the living room, for example. Light fixture working, all operable. All bulbs are working. And come here to your closet area. Okay, no holes in the wall here. You might have had here you go, right here, to the right of the window, some nail holes. It can be spackled. That's not a big thing. Again, there's some discoloration in the walls. This room is not as bad as like the others. But if you wanted to give it a good facelift, I would recommend the entire house, inside of the house, to be painted. Here you got this laundry chute here, I guess. And coming to bedroom number 3, which is the one right off the kitchen, the kitchen dining area. This door and the door to your master bedroom could use a little paint. And again, fixture working, and there's a little hardware that left on the walls there. There's a nail hole here, there, but overall in good shape as far as holes or anything like that. Your closet. It's all in order. And let's quickly walk over just to show you that the master bedroom door. There was some repair here to it. As you can see here, somebody put a hole there. It was repaired. You can see the discoloration at the bottom. You know, cleaning is not going to help that. So we recommend a coat of paint on there, but again, it's entirely at your discretion. This back door here to your to the backyard, that could use a coat of paint there. You can see it. Okay, let's go back into the backyard, and just as I'll have it on my mind, you can see here this back faucet needs one of those anti-backflow device to bring it up to code, and your backyard could use trimming and a little mowing. Some of these weeds come winter may go a little dormant, but they will start to sprout up and get bigger, so it does need a little mowing. Your fence line here to the back, those limbs need to be trimmed back perhaps before they start getting bigger and cause more damage to this fence back here. The area will be to the left as you're facing the house, and to the left side, and from the backyard, and on the right side. These are items left behind, as you can see here. Various items left behind, and garbage, rotting garbage. It's emitting of course, a decaying odor. And coming back up here, let's go to the. He's got a makeshift bench here, and they did like their beer. There's nothing wrong with that, I guess. And your area on the other side of the house, your right, the right side of the house, if you're facing it. Limbs left behind, again, mowing, trimming, some branches left behind, and that tree there needs to be trimmed up. And looking at this, these trees sprouting around your AC unit, that's not a good thing. It's not critical right now, but they should be trimmed back, cut really, to prevent the impairment of the airflow to the unit. You don't want it to heat up on you. Items left behind the house here, balls and toys, I guess. That limb doesn't seem to pose any immediate danger, but just pointing it out to you, it makes me a little nervous the way it leans over the backyard area. Again, that could be trimmed back if you wish, but and then you have some dried limbs up here. Okay, going back into the residence. And again, come up to the front. Your doorbell was working. I forgot to point that out. And there you go. So, again, this is Joe Cisneros with Jack Solutions. We hope that you don't find this video too, number one, too disturbing or too boring. I hope it's useful to you. And please feel free to contact us direct. We can be reached through Liberty Management. If you have any questions about the video or any other items of concern, please don't hesitate to call us. Again, thank you for your time and have a good day.